Vegan as what?
Hope you all like the shirt, because I do.
It's my veganversary, yay! It's my veganversary, yay! Do you know what this month is? It's my plant-based versary, yay! It's my plant-based versary, yay!
Yes, I know I'm corny, quirky, lame, and random, but thank you for coming back to my channel.
I'm going to be discussing things about being a vegan and plant-based and anything that has to do with that. I'm so excited. So some of the things that I will be discussing are why I became plant-based, the differences between being a vegan, a vegetarian, and a pescetarian, challenges that I face as someone who is plant-based, and some frequently asked questions that I received. So my uncle gave me a call a few days ago, and he asked me some questions about me being plant-based and me being healthy and the types of things that I eat. And he also asked me how long I've been a vegan. And I said, oh my gosh, it's literally been a year. It is October 2018, and I became plant-based last October 2017. So, of course, I have to celebrate. This is the month. Like, this month is very special to me. So, I am going to be making a series of videos this month that all have to do with being plant-based. So, stay tuned. A lot of times people get things mixed up, like vegan, vegetarian, and pescatarian. So when you are a vegan slash plant-based, you don't consume anything that comes from an animal. So that is a pig, a chicken, deer, rabbit, snake, fish, any type of seafood. It's cow milk, cheese, sour cream, cream cheese, butter. A lot of those items, a lot of the dairy items can come in a lot of baked foods, such as a lot of desserts, such as like cakes and muffins, pastas, a lot of rice, for example. Sometimes it's also mixed into a lot of treats, such as like a lot of breakfast bars, for example. Move forward to vegetarian. When you're a vegetarian, you don't consume any type of meat coming from an animal. So again, that's seafood, that's chicken, pig, fish, deer, rabbit, snakes, anything. You don't consume any meat. However, vegetarians will eat dairy, such as cow milk, cheese, sour cream, cream cheese, and butter. And a lot of times, again, that's mixed into a lot of food. So that moves us forward to pescatarian. Pescatarians don't eat any meat other than like seafood. So things such as fish, shrimp, the food that comes from the question that I do get asked is, why did you become vegan? So I was already on a health journey prior to being plant-based. In March 2016, I made the decision that gaining 30 pounds was not okay. Okay, no, that was not okay to me. You know, and I gained that weight over the course of about several months to a year. I was eating out a lot at fast food restaurants and regular restaurants, eating things that I didn't have any business eating regularly. I was drinking a lot of alcohol socially with a lot of my friends. I also believe I was very stressed. I also, just wasn't planning on what I was eating, and it was just making a lot of quick decisions. Oh, I don't have time to cook, so I'm just going to order this. Or, I didn't have a chance to cook a meal to bring to work for lunch, so I'm just going to go out and eat every day. And, the pounds piled up, and I gained about 30 pounds. And I said, no, not today. So I decided that I needed to nip that in the bud really quickly. So I decided that I needed to make some healthier decisions. I began cooking home cooked meals a lot. I also began eating out less. I used an app called MyFitnessPal where I was tracking my calories. I also then, probably a month after that, I went ahead and began exercising. I got a gym membership, and I bought a Fitbit, and I used that. I was very strict for a while with what I was eating, and I knew how many calories I was eating to the T for a long time. I'm not as strict as I used to be. It paid off. The weight began to come off, and I began looking myself again. I also met someone new at my job. She told me that she was vegan. I began noticing a lot of the meals that she would bring in for for her lunch for the day, and we began to talk. She began to share a lot of different information with me, information that I didn't know about, sharing different foods with me that I had no idea existed. I remember I was calling my mom, like, Mom, what is this? Like, why didn't I know about this dish growing up? Why did I know about quinoa? Didn't know what quinoa was at all. However, anyways, I learned a lot of information from her. She gave me a lot of different suggestions on meals that I could try, a lot of different plant-based restaurants that I could try, documentaries. She sent me different fun plant-based memes, as well as different fun articles to read. And so I began to look into all of that. And then I made the decision that another reason that I went ahead and decided to become vegan is I wanted to lower my chances of serious medical concerns, such as high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, high cholesterol, and heart disease as well. A lot of those medical concerns run throughout my family, and I wanted to set an example. So I didn't know that there was an alternative to not eating meat or not eating anything that comes from an animal. My earliest memory of learning about a vegetarian lifestyle was in 7th grade. One of my closest friends was a vegetarian. I remember when I met her, I thought it was so shocking that she didn't eat meat.
And I was just like, girl, you need to come to the cookout, okay? We gonna make you some barbecue. We gonna make you some shrimp, some chicken, some chitlins. We gonna get you hooked up, okay?
And she was always so disgusted by me, and I was just be like, girl, you don't know what you're missing out on. So even then, I think I developmentally was too young to go, oh, like there's something else. I just thought she was a part of that cult that didn't, eat meat and stuff. But now that I'm older and wiser, now I know like there are alternatives, and I think that people should just learn more about it. And I'm really happy that it's more widespread now. People are becoming more knowledgeable about it. Even companies are having more options for vegans and vegetarians because it's become. So next I'll talk about some of the challenges of being a vegan. So I think that one challenge is that when you go to restaurants and venues, family dinners, functions, there are going to be limited options for you typically, except maybe a vegetable and fruit tray, some celery, probably has some ranch on there that we can't eat, and maybe water and ice as well. Those are probably the options that you'll be able to get. At least that's been my experience. And there are some people that will keep you in mind and they'll have something for you, and then there are some places that you go to and there's not any options. So you might have to eat beforehand, or bring something to snack on, those types of things. Another challenge is that you will get a lot of jokes from people, like your friends and your family. I know that I get a lot of jokes. I just laugh it off. I just roll along with it because I know that a lot of times it's not even coming from a place of being rude or mean or hurtful. A lot of times it's coming from a place of ignorance. I don't mean ignorance in the form of literally not being stupid. I don't mean it that way. I mean it's coming from a place of ignorance, true ignorance, meaning they don't have knowledge of veganism or plant-based lifestyle. I know that I was ignorant before, so I can definitely relate to that. Another thing is that you know, I do at times have to explain to people what I do and do not eat. That can become annoying at times. But hey, it comes with the territory. Additionally, when I first became a vegan, okay, I messed up so many recipes and so many groceries. So that's a waste of money, right? But with time, I became better and better and better. Okay, I can cook some dishes now. I can cook some plant-based dishes now. So that's awesome.
So there will be some frequently asked questions that you will get as a vegan. I know that for me, I get them.
What do you eat? Grass? Plants? Dirt? Leaves?
I eat nachos, I eat tacos, I eat burritos, salads, lasagna, beans, chili. I eat a lot of good things. But you know, there's certain ways to make things vegan. You can take a traditional dish that maybe historically it is made with meat or made with dairy products, and you can flip that around, make some magic, and make it vegan. Okay? Okay.
How do you get your protein?
I get my protein from things such as quinoa, spinach, broccoli, cashews, pecans, almonds, sunflower seeds, beans, chickpeas, black beans, pinto beans. I get all of my proteins, okay? All of it. Every last ounce of protein, okay? A lot of people don't know that, you know, protein can come from other things besides meat. Yeah. Oh, and a fun fact. The reason why people get protein from animals is because they're eating protein. So, for example, a cow, a pig, a chicken eats those things. Like, they eat plants, and then it gets absorbed in their body, and so then when people eat the animal, they get it. I didn't really have a full understanding of that before I became plant-based, but that's why people are getting protein from animals. So, I can just eat the things that the animals are eating, and I can get my protein on a first-hand basis and not a second-hand basis.
Another one. Does your food taste good?
Yes, it tastes good. Come on in over here and eat it. Let me invite you on over. Let me invite you over for dinner. No, you know what? I tell a lot of people that I'll invite them over for dinner, or when I come in town, I'm going to cook for them. And then by the time I get finished packing and traveling there, I am tired and I really don't have the energy to cook anything fancy and elaborate. However, let me tell you a very quick meal to make. Quinoa or rice, beans, and some vegetables. You can cook that up, make it into a bowl, just like Chipotle does, and you're good.
I hope you all enjoyed my video, and if you have any questions, leave it in the comments. Go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, and share, and come on back with your girl Ash Kenyail. Bye.
Do you know what today is? It's my anniversary. Hey, it's my anniversary.
Do you know what this month is? It's my veganversary. Hey, it's my veganversary.